Hey everyone, I just wanted to show you what I've been working on this afternoon. I posted a GIF of my distress beacon model on Reddit yesterday, and quite a few people in the comments referenced to Starbound, where you summon Dreadwing the pirate boss with a distress beacon. And originally crafting this was supposed to be the end goal, as in, like, you've crashed on a planet and you craft a distress beacon and someone comes and gets you, sort of thing. But then I really wanted to add Dreadwing the pirate into the map as well. So I will show you what I've done, and then I'll sort of go and explain how everything works as well. So if I go into game mode 0, when I place this beacon down, you'll see that it says warning, Dreadwing approaches. You can see his UFO over there, and his face appears on your screen as well. So his UFO will fire charges at you, and also he'll summon his penguin pirates. So these are the little ones with a sort of cutlass sword, and then these are the bigger ones with a scimitar sword. And they are just retextured zombie pigmen with custom sounds that I've done as well. So with this boss battle, you either kill him or he kills you and flies off. So the way to kill him is you've got to land 10 successful hits on him. Which is basically you've got to either fire arrows or the fire charges at the entity controlling the UFO. So basically just aim up, and you gotta hope that you hit him. But I'm just gonna let him kill me, I think, just for the sake of it. Come on, pirate. There we go. So I'll put that on quick. Okay, so it's pretty simple how it works. It looks pretty complicated, but it's really not. So these are just the retextured zombie pigmen, like I said, and I'll get down to how the actual UFO works. So we've got, it should be in here. I've replaced the dark prismarine with a UFO sort of looking model. If I place it down, you'll see that's the model. You'll notice it's smaller as a block than it is when it was the boss, and that's because it actually displays larger when it's in the head slot of an entity. So when it's in the sky, it's because it's in the head slot of an armor stand called UFO. So I'm actually gonna summon him again, just so we can see him in spectator mode. So first of all, I have to reset some scored objectives. So beacon active is to basically test whether you've placed a beacon down on the powered blocks, and then when that's set to 1, it starts the whole sequence off of summoning him and everything in the titles. And UFO kill is to track when he's killed you, so he flies off after that. So when I place this down, it detects that it's on the powered blocks, and then it summons the UFO. So he won't follow me because I am in creative, and you can see that how it works is we have a zombie down here called UFO track, and I've changed his attributes so that he can't deal any damage. He moves faster than a normal zombie, and he can see further than a normal zombie. And then up here we have the actual UFO object. In his head slot we have the dark prismarine block, which displays this. So you can see that when I'm not looking at him, when he's off the screen and doesn't render, the UFO doesn't render either. So that's why it's slightly higher up than he is. just to make sure it renders correctly when you're down here looking up at it, so it doesn't do that, for example. So yeah, this arm stand here detects, he sort of summons the fire charges and the zombie pigmen based on a hopper clock, and he also detects when an arrow or a fire charge passes by him or hits him. So that's how it counts the hits. So when he gets 10 successful hits on him, then he dies. So if I'll go ahead and do that now. So scored, player set, name equals UFO, UFO hits 10. So you'll see that he blows up. He actually does do particles as well, but I think I was too close. And he drops this book for the moment, which is called Dreadwing's Book of Hacks, and this will be used just to type, because you've pretty much completed the game at this point. There's no more quests to do or anything. So when you get this book, you can write different things in it, like creative, and you'll get creative mode and everything. So it's kind of a cheat book at the end of the map. So down here we have the whole brains behind it. So we have the hopper clocks, this one's for the fire charges, this one's for the adult zombie pigmen, and this one's for the baby zombie pigmen. And they've all got different transfer cooldowns to change the how often they occur. And then down here we have the a test for command block, which tests for a player with beacon active set to 1, and then that starts this whole sequence here, which does the subtitle, the title commands, and summons the UFO track and the UFO entities. And then all the way down here it does the mob appearance particle, which is the actual Dreadwing the pirate, which is just the Elder Guardian but retextured to display that. So that's basically how it works. We've got a TP command here to teleport the UFO to the track object, and then a TP command right after that to teleport it 20 blocks above that. And then we have the UFO hits, and when it reaches 10 then it kills the UFO track and then the UFO entity itself. So that's pretty much how it works. It's pretty simple in concept, but I think it works pretty well. This is, if you haven't seen already, this is the adventure map that I'm making. It's sort of based on Crash Landing and Crash Landing mod pack. I plan to release it whenever 1.8.2 releases, but I should be able to get some people on to beta test it before then using the pre-release. Another thing that I'm pretty happy about is if I do Alt F3, it's going to show it's more laggy than it actually is because I'm recording, but usually it's around that sort of level there. But you can see whenever I look sort of this way, it goes pretty high compared to if I'm looking in any other direction, and that's just because all these chunks down here are rendered because of this hole, which won't be there in the actual map. It's just for me to get down there easier. So if I fill this hole up, there'll be a big lag spike while it I guess stops rendering all those chunks, and then it's pretty good. The FPS is like 100 while recording. Normally I get around 200 to 300 FPS, and it's usually sort of that sort of level, if not lower, on the frame rate bar. So yeah, I'm getting pretty close to finishing the map now. This is my to-do list. I haven't got much left. Just some little things like adding more recipes, and then making the landscape more interesting. I still need to do that. That's probably going to take the longest thing, along with the quests, because it's basically just this at the moment. But I do have a few things up my sleeve, I guess, for the landscape. So sort of caves, oases, I think that's right. But anyway, I will... Oh, it's the dead bush. I will see you all next time, and hopefully I'll have released the map then. If not, I'll be showing something else to do with the map. I will eventually probably try and explain all the command blocks down here. I know a couple people were confused about the custom crafting, but it's pretty simple how it works. I've explained it quite a few times in the posts on Reddit. This is sort of the more complicated bit here, and the events over there. But other than that, it's not too complicated, to be honest. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.